So welcome back everybody, Mike here. Winter has taken a little bit of a break. It's about 35, supposed to get up to mid 40s today, but more snow tomorrow. So I'm going to take this opportunity today to do something that I should have done last fall, and that is I got to clean the gutters out on the house. Normally I do that in November. Didn't get to it this year. All the maples and the cherry leaves, they fell real early, and I was kind of waiting for the oak trees to start dropping their leaves because you don't want to have to do it twice. And it took forever last year, and by that time it got really cold, real miserable, and I never got it done. So I got to take care of this today, because like anybody else, what happens is the gutters back up, water falls over the gutters, drips down onto the concrete, and then we had big glaciers here that just recently melted. So if anyone has those gutter helmets or gutter guards or whatever they're called, and they work well for them, and you have a lot of trees around your house, comment below, let me know how that works out. But anyway, for years I always used an extension ladder, and you know, you can get up there pretty easy, but these gutters are about 24 feet high on this side of the house, and the older I get, the less and less I enjoy being on an extension ladder. So maybe about 3 or 4 years ago, I started going a little different direction when I had to get up high on this house, whether it be for staining the house or changing the light bulbs on the, you know, the big outdoor lights up top, or cleaning the gutters. So instead of an extension ladder, I started renting a man lift, and I will never go back. They just seem so much easier, safer, do cost a little bit of money. I spent, I think, 160 bucks on this one to rent it for half a day. I'm only gonna need it a couple hours. So today, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you how to run one of these man lifts and get my gutters cleaned out. So this is the control panel for this thing. If you turn the key to the left, that's for all the controls on the ground, standing down here. You can do anything you want from down here, but you need it set there, obviously, to get your outriggers out. And it actually has an auto level button, so you can hit that button and this button extend, and all the jacks will go down and level itself up. Something to keep in mind whenever you are raising the outriggers up. I kind of almost did this. See how close the tire is here? Well, you might be standing right here, and your tire may be off the ground just a few inches to get it leveled up. So say you come back down, you're in a hurry, and you start hitting the buttons and raising those jacks, you could literally set the tire down on your foot. So be careful with that. But all in all, these things are fantastic. Much safer than an extension ladder. And it took me less than 2 hours to clean all the gutters. I trimmed this one tree back here by the house. But yeah, it's well worth 160 bucks. Something else to look for when you're setting it up and before you take it back. All these have a couple different types of boom locks on them. So you want to make sure you secure the boom before you tow it. Here's another boom lock here. Got it one-handed. Make sure everything's hooked up good. But anyway, if you're like me and you're not a big fan of extension ladders anymore, these man lifts are a fantastic alternative to using an extension ladder. Now, you can't use them everywhere. They have a pretty big footprint once the outriggers are down, but I can get to 3 sides of my house with one of these, no problem at all. The last couple times I stained the house, I rented one. Money well spent. Much safer, much better way to go. I remember years ago I was staining the gable end of my house, and I mean, up at the peak it's got to be 30-some feet. I've got extension ladders, I got a pick across them, and then a step ladder on the pick up there trying to get to the peak, you know. Everything's shaking from my knees shaking. I'm not doing that stuff anymore. Done with that. I would much rather spend the money on something like this and get it done quick, safe, and go about my day. But anyway, if you enjoy these videos, please click subscribe and hit the like button. Share them with your friends.